For nearly a decade, Team WD has joined our extended family in northern Minnesota for their annual celebration of opening waterfowl season. And I tell you what, it's hard to come up with different ways to show you how awesome this truly is. This year, for a different twist of Wild Dakota's attending Goose Fest in Middle River, Minnesota, is Team WD's top 10 favorite things from Goose Fest past.
We love this family celebration, which we have every year.
Dad, tea for Dad!
Got to experience it with my son. That's the most important thing.
This big fish. This guy bit right at the boat.
Adios.
Let me go sit by Mom.
Good luck to you guys.
As big as me, baby.
Down he went. All right.
Here, Tank, right here. Tank, here. Good boy.
I guess I got to be the lucky one.
That is a nice walleye.
Brown trout on a fly rod. Look at that.
You can't do this at home on the couch.
Sanford's Wild Dakota is presented by Gary's Gun Shop, where the shooters shop, Sioux Empire Safari Club International, Vortex, the force of optics, Central Plains Taxidermy, Humminbird, simply clearly better, Venom Outdoors, for the serious anglers, Skins It, get the most out of your fish fillet, Big Frig, your way of life, Filet Maker, keep it clean, Bob's Custom Meats, American Family Insurance by Mike Tejan, Boat to Trailer, Rimneck Retreat, Gary Allen Guide Service, Garrettson Sportsman Club, Rat Morton's Channel Seed, Big Rig Barbecue, the Bladed Bottom Bouncer, the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, and these fine sponsors.
Getting set up here for a goose hunt. We've got our decoys out in front of us here. Our blinds are tucked behind the camera, and we're hoping that the birds come around us, come right down in, right on top of us, and have a fantastic shoot this morning. Canadian honkers is what we're after, and we're gonna get them today.
For nearly a decade, Team WD has joined our extended family in northern Minnesota for their annual celebration of opening waterfowl season. And I tell you what, it's hard to come up with different ways to show you how awesome this truly is. When all the right elements come together, Mother Nature will make something magic happen, and that is what this region has when it comes to one of the best waterfowl areas I've ever seen. But don't think the hunting is the only good thing about this annual festival.
What's all going on today here at Goose Fest?
Well, I can't start naming everything, but you see the parade. We started yesterday. We had a lot of activities going on Friday, and today we've had activity, food vendors, games, a parade, contests. We have a goose cook-off and a goose calling contest. Just everything that a small town festival would want to have.
This year, for a different twist of Wild Dakota's attending Goose Fest in Middle River, Minnesota, is Team WD's top 10 favorite things from Goose Fest past. Starting with number 10, visiting the flea market is a neat place to burn a couple hours, seeing what local art, antiques, plus any trinkets we can't go home without.
It's one of the area's largest flea markets, and they have blocks, literally blocks and blocks of flea market. And even more. And still more. And you guessed it, still more.
Usually every year we stop and pick something up to bring home. Number 9 is visiting the local Thief River Northwest Sporting Clays facility for a round is a must. 2 boxes of shells go way too fast on this challenging course, but friendly competition between the boys is a great way to pass the time. So Josh Vaselka, just so you know, we're all going to bring our A game this year and give you a run for your money. Number 8. Goose Fest nightlife can get as wild as you want. Rumor has it, it gets better as it gets later, but our trouble is we have hunting on the brain. Meeting in the field happens way too early and is much more enjoyable with a good night's sleep and no fog. So not very often do we get the chance to hang out late, but hopefully this year we can take a day off and hear all your hunting stories in the streets of downtown Middle River. Number 7 is always popular. There's something about eating festival food that makes it better during those special occasions. From tacos to wood-fired pizza, cheese curds, or even sitting down at the local cafe, you can find anything you want to keep those tapeworms from barking. And the best part is, everything is within walking distance. So have fun and overindulge, but just for this weekend only. Or you could be lucky enough to have the red carpet rolled out and have a special goose dinner prepared by Middle River's own hometown chef, Kara Super Peterson. She spoils us every year. When we come back, we'll continue Team WD's top 10 list from Goose Fest Past in Middle River, Minnesota.
Sanford's Wild Dakota is brought to you by Gary Allen South Dakota Missouri River Fishing and Hunting Guide Service, the finest walleye, smallmouth bass, and pheasant hunting in the Midwest. Book your next adventure with our professional service and have a trip of a lifetime.
One spray, one injury, one break can bring your entire world tumbling down. Don't put your life on hold. Get expert care when you need it with Sanford Orthopedic Fast Track. Convenient walk-in care available 7 days a week to get you back on track faster. Call 605-328-2663 or visit sanfordfasttrack.org to find a location near you.
Gary's Gun Shop has been servicing the Midwest for over 35 years and now with 3 places to shop: Sioux Falls, Winter, or online. With over 50,000 unique items available, you will find everything you need for handguns, long guns, reloading supplies, ammunition, accessories, or non-lethal defense. Stop in during regular business hours to use our 25-yard indoor range or shop our selection of new and used guns and stock at both locations. Gary's Gun Shop, where the shooters shop.
Venom floats are the only bobbers on the market that allow you to change your jig size without cutting the foam or modifying components. Change the buoyancy of the Venom float up or down by simply moving the foam. The Venom float is the most sensitive bobber available, allowing you to set the bobber at the exact buoyancy you want with versatility matched by no other bobber. Venom floats will quickly become the go-to floats in your tackle box. Try a Venom adjustable float today. It's truly amazing. The Skins at Fish Skinner is absolutely incredible. Have you ever tried filleting a fish with results like this? Then you have to have a Skins It. You'll never have to fillet fish the old-fashioned way again. See how easily it takes the rib bones out. Watch as the Skins It peels back the skin and scales away from the meat without waste and fast too. Check out the Skins at Fish Skinner at fishskinner.com.
This segment of Wild Dakota is presented by Humminbird. For over 40 years, we've been America's favorite fish finder, the leading innovator in side imaging technology, providing recreational and professional anglers difference-making days out on the water, day after day, year after year. Humminbird, simply, clearly better.
To bring a different angle for this year's Goose Festival in Middle River, Minnesota is Team Wild Dakota's top 10 list of Goose Fest Past. On the countdown of this top 10 list, we reach number 6, which is kind of cheating because it's not something everyone is able to do. Thief River Falls Visitor and Convention Bureau and Middle River Community Club set up this media tour in their local area, and they are awesome. So number 6 is a tie between touring Lake Agassiz and Thief Lake.
Standing here on beautiful Thief Lake, we're actually right on the sanctuary line, so we're right on the state wildlife refuge line and the public hunting line. So can't hunt just to the west of us, and we can hunt right to the east of us. A few groups might be out here in the morning.
We have a couple awesome areas for waterfowl hunting that have the lakes, primarily Thief Lake Wildlife Management Area, and also Agassiz National Wildlife Refuge. And they both are just a huge draw for geese, any type of waterfowl, and they are just an attraction for hunters from across the United States.
Okay, wonderful. Now, one of the ways we're going to be able to see actually how big this is, we're going to take an airplane ride. So let's go up.
Getting to see Thief Lake from the air was quite an amazing sight. Witnessing all that habitat, it's not hard to understand why there's so many birds in the area. Also coming in at number 6 was the airboat rides across Agassiz National Wildlife Refuge. Being able to see what conservation at its finest can really do for habitat, and between these two, that's what makes this area one of the nation's best destinations to duck and goose hunt. With over 100,000 acres of public ground, you can find your own opportunity right here. Number 5 is the Twilight bus ride that is set up in different areas each year to tour and see the sights.
Right now we are taking a tour of Thief Lake Refuge out here, and we're gonna go visit some duck camps.
And we're literally right on the lake. There's some ducks out there. Tomorrow we're gonna be out there hunting some ducks, but for tonight we're gonna see what this area is all about.
Why this is special to us is all the media personalities from across the country have become good friends, and having the chance to slow down, unwind, goof off makes it all the better when sitting and sharing the stories and creating those photographic moments. Number 4 lands just after lunch on Saturday, and that is the Festival Parade. We get the chance to team up with several other media personalities to take center stage in front of the community, to walk along, hand out candy, say hi to the fans, and truly see how important this celebration is to the community.
In the parade! We just started the parade in Middle River for the Goose Fest. It's kind of chaos. I mean, we just started and there's people backed up all over the place. Kids getting candy, we're handing out magazines. And blowing goose calls.
We are here at the 42nd Goose Fest Parade, which is about 8 or 9 blocks long. I don't even think we're halfway through it yet. We've been in it for 45 minutes already.
So far, celebrating the opening of hunting season could be one of the coolest event ideas I've ever heard of. Number 3 in the countdown is the Goose Cook-Off. Each year, a dozen or so different contestants prepare their secret recipes to share with the local community to be voted on whose is best.
We've got goose ground up with a little bit of bacon, a little special seasoning, and with her secret grandmother's gravy sauce.
Secret gravy sauce.
Over the past few years, we've taken home a few trophies, and it wasn't easy as there is some stiff competition, including some local favorites. So it takes something absolutely spot on to make the top 3, so bring your best, and usually they're all pretty good. So we invite you to prepare your favorite for everyone to try. We still have the top 2 WD Goose Fest past moments coming up, so don't go away.
Here with Wild Dakota, and we will be right back.
Loadable by yourself in a matter of seconds. Just drive right up and click it. Want to release it? Just walk up and pull the lever. You can even add a rope for convenience. For more info, check out boat2trailer.com.
Gary's Gun Shop has been servicing the Midwest for over 35 years, and now with 3 places to shop: Sioux Falls, Winter, or online. With over 50,000 unique items available, you will find everything you need for handguns, long guns, reloading supplies, ammunition, accessories, or non-lethal defense. Stop in during regular business hours to use our 25-yard indoor range, or shop our selection of new and used guns and stock at both locations. Gary's Gun Shop, where the shooters shop.
Can you blame them? The Rubberneckers. After all, those eye-catching updates were your idea, and the experienced crew from ABC Seamless did the rest. Your roof went from neglected to protected. Your siding went from squalid to solid, and that old front door went from drab to fab. Teaming up with ABC gave you the best-looking house on the block. So keep turning heads, homeowner. Just don't let it go to yours.
It started raining. We threw everything in the truck.
We heard it crash down below.
A blast actually went off 2 feet to my right side.
And the horse had kicked me right in the binos. And it broke right at the halfway point.
A matter of pieces scattered on the road.
The blast had bent the eye cups.
Hey, this thing has VIP warranty just like any other optic that they have.
It was fully covered.
And they just told me to send in the parts. We'll see where we can go from there.
They looked at them, evaluated them, they said, these can't be fixed.
They cleaned them up really well and fixed the eye cups.
And here we are a week later hunting with a new scope.
To Vortex, it is a very important promise to their customers.
When you buy one of their products, they really back you.
That really set Vortex apart.
You buy a Vortex optic and it might be the last one you'll ever have to buy.
Buyers and sellers deserve more than a cold listing in print. What it boils down to is buyers want a deal and sellers want top dollar. The only way to get the best of all worlds is experience. If you're looking to buy or sell, don't do it alone. Reward Real Estate can do it all from residential, commercial, recreational to hunting property. And with over 20 years of experience, you can trust that Brett has your best interest in mind. Buy or sell a property with Brett and receive a 5-day stay in a beach vacation condo in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Visit us on the web or give us a call. This portion of Wild Dakota is presented by Ringneck Retreat. One of South Dakota's prime hunting destination offers a genuine bird hunting experience. Veteran owner Derek Cheddar has 30-plus years of guiding to make your getaway a success. Join our tradition and relax in our comfortable, rustic hunting lodge. This segment of Sanford's Wild Dakota is presented by Humminbird. Simply, clearly better. The Outdoor Adventure Foundation. Muth Electric. Cressman Sanitation, locally owned and operated. And Keeping Kids in Outdoor Sports.
We have put together a list of our top 10 moments of Goosefest past for Team WD, and we are down to number 2. This may surprise some of you that it didn't make number 1, but we're going to spend the most time showing you what you could be part of, and that is the hunting opportunities in the area. We have teamed up every year with local enthusiasts. In our eyes is a waterfowl legend, and I'm pretty sure you can ask anyone around town and they'll say the same thing. That man's name is Josh Veselka. Not many people go this far out of their way to get others involved in the outdoors to enjoy the sports. So he deserves a pat on the back, and please stop, shake this man's hand, make sure to say thanks for all that he does getting wounded warriors and the youth involved out in the field. Josh and friends also do all the legwork when it comes to lining up the hunting for us. Countless hours scouting and watching the birds' movements to make sure we are in the right area when it comes to pulling the trigger. Let's get on with the hunt and join us in the field for such a great day.
Getting set up here for a goose hunt. We've got our decoys out in front of us here. Our blinds are tucked behind the camera, and we're hoping that the birds come around us, come right down in.
We are in a bean field that has been wet all season long. And throughout this bean field, we have little wet pockets that was covered with weeds during the growth season. So that's where we're taking our cover at. But you also want to take into consideration covering up your body.
A lot of birds dumped in here. Veselka got us in some cover. We're set up, we got our blinds going, we've got a little bit of time before birds start flying. Had to double time it today with all the chaos and whatnot. Just because we couldn't find anywhere to hide our blinds, hide and put decoys and be able to make things work. So right now I suppose we got about 15-20 minutes to kind of let things settle down, fine tune everything and get to gunning.
Started early last week, started kind of looking around and trying to lock up some fields so we'd have something to hunt, and we walked up a couple pretty good fields. Hunted a field Friday morning with probably 500 or 600 on it. Unfortunately we got a bunch of rain which made it hard, but we still had an excellent shoot there. Yes.
We got birds locked up behind us. Hurry! Hurry!
My favorite part about goose hunting would probably be watching the sunrise in the morning, and I guess seeing birds with their knuckles dragging and wingtips down is pretty awesome too.
This is a waterfowler's paradise. You can't look a direction and not see birds lifting up off either of the refuges or sending wings dropping into feed. It is only a matter of time before something comes in close enough to yell, "Take 'em!"
So let's back up and get out of here and get into some dry clothes.
Even though we spent the most time on number 2, it still didn't hit number 1 on our list. When we come back, we'll give you our favorite part of Goose Fest on Team WD's Top 10 list. Don't go away.
Flash and vibration are two key components in attracting fish. Anglers can attach the size, shape, and color that is best for fishing conditions.
Catch more fish with the world's most attractive bouncer, the Bladed Bouncer.
Ask for it at your favorite retailer.
Being part of a great team means you know your role and you work your role to the best of your ability. If you're consistently going to show up and be your best, you're going to be part of that team. You can see the success they have over time. It's not just 1 year flash in the pan, it's consistent success over time, which makes them great. And that's where the work ethic comes in. The ability to come into work, do the same thing repeatedly, day after day after day, and putting your best foot forward is going to separate you from the rest.
Choose the experts. Choose Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
The Skins of Fish Skinner is absolutely incredible. Have you ever tried filleting a fish with results like this? Then you have to have a Skins It. You'll never have to fillet fish the old-fashioned way again. See how easily it takes the rib bones out. Watch as the Skins It peels back the skin and scales away from the meat without waste and fast too. Check out the Skins It Fish Skinner at fishskinner.com.
At SCI, Sioux Empire Chapter, our mission is to protect hunters' rights and to promote wildlife conservation. We believe strongly in our youth and are committed to the education of our youth by promoting respect, responsibility, and discipline to manage wildlife and wildlife habitat. At the SCI Sioux Empire Chapter, our goal is to develop safe, responsible youth hunters who are aware of their hunting heritage and understanding the hunter's role and responsibility with wildlife and the land. Join the local SCI chapter today and ensure your hunting heritage.
The all-new Bob's Custom Meats is located 1 block east of the convenience store on 241st Street, Chester, South Dakota. We will process your wild game, domestic, fish, or poultry into the best flavored meat available. From start to processed end, we cut, wrap, steaks, chops, and roasts. You can choose from our long list of processed meats such as sticks, brats, jerky, sausage, and smoked meats. Bob's Custom Meats new location, 1 block east of the convenience store on 241st Street, Chester, South Dakota. The Garrettson Sportsman's Club is a complete modern facility located off I-90 exit 410, then 5 miles north. We offer a variety of opportunities for the sportsman. Trap leagues are available throughout the year. An indoor pistol range and the area's largest up-to-date rifle range, 50, 100, 200-yard ranges allow for you to sight in your rifle to actual distances. The range is secure for your convenience and protection. This fall, have the confidence your firearm is accurate. The rest is up to you. Garrettson Sportsman's Club, where good friends meet.
Hi, I'm Bob from Big Rig Barbecue on 41st in Minnesota. Keeping your grill clean is keeping yourself and your grill safe. Use a nice hard steel bristle brush to clean off your grate and never use harsh chemicals. Thanks a lot. See you next time.
Team Wild Dakota has put together our top 10 moments of Goose Fest Pass, and before we get to number 1, let's recap from number 10, the flea market. Number 9, Thief River's Northwest Sporting Plays. Number 8, the festival nightlife. Number 7, the food. Number 6 was a tie between Lake Agassiz and the Thief Lake Tour. Number 5, Twilight Bus Ride. Number 4, the festival parade. Number 3, the Goose Cook-Off. Number 2 was the hunting. So what could possibly be better than all of that? Our number 1 favorite thing of Goose Fest Past is the people. Down to earth, small town, just good old people who welcome us every year with open arms, and we can't wait to come back.
I don't know, friends and family getting together, just a good time.
Goose hunting, cook off.
Yeah, exactly.
Having fun at the shed, eating barbecue. I'm playing with Play-Doh. A lot of family activities. It's a great weekend. Luckily it didn't snow or rain this time, so that's cool, but we come out rain or shine every year. Come to celebrate. It's a great time.
Well, I'm Miss Middle River 2016. My name's O'Brien Strumpset. I'm a senior this year at Greenbush Middle River High School.
I come down here just to enjoy the parade and see the people, and it's a good time.
Tony Litzinger from Middle River Fire Department. Been on for about 6 years. We're doing a gun raffle. This year we're doing a Browning 25-06, Remington 870 Super Mag 12 gauge. We're doing a quilt, $500 cash, two $250 cash, four $50 cash prizes. And then we're also doing the drawing of our night of our supper in about 2 weeks, October 15th.
With family, both my brothers have camper here. One of them's son is here now, another one is on the way right now. So just a great time with family and really good friends.
If I had to paint a picture, I'm not sure. It's kind of like a perfect escape. So whenever you see those cabin photos in someone's house or something, where you just see something secluded that looks like it hasn't really been touched by society yet, I'd say this is kind of it. Feels like you're kind of one with nature, and I don't know, it's a really good escape, especially from work and everything. So
my expectations from what I expected on the way up here to what I actually saw were actually exceeded. You know, I had high hopes and high expectations. I had read a little bit on the internet about the Middle River Goose Festival, and read in the Honker about the Goose Festival, so I kind of knew what I was getting into. But it's got a lot more of a hometown feel and a lot more of a down-home kind of a family event that I really didn't even expect. It was touching to be able to see, whole families enjoying the outdoors and celebrating these beautiful wild geese in a kind of a festival setting.
Who doesn't like a festival? This has everything we all like to celebrate, from food to fun. So make sure to check out their web, like them on Facebook, and make plans to come enjoy this community's party, all centered around the opening of waterfowl season. We are out of time, so as always, hunt hard, hunt safe, have a successful season. We'll see you next time right here on Wild Dakota, where we're born free, we live wild, and we're proud to be American.
Wild Dakota is a limited liability corporation designed for educational and entertainment purposes, targeting the most loyal audience in the world, the outdoors, men, women, and children dedicated to preserving this way of life. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available. Put your message in front of the people who are the backbone of this country. Contact Wild Dakota Productions for more information.